Be honest to yourself. How often have you watched YouTube videos and thought, yeah, if I had this kind of equipment, I could do this too? And honestly, that's bullshit. So, the good news is you don't need any specific items or stuff. If you have an idea and are motivated, that's already a great starting point. If you wonder about the equipment you'll need, I will give you 3 examples, starting with a basic setup, then an advanced one, and a professional one. If you have the burning urge to film something, just grab your phone. As long as it's not too old, you are totally fine. It's also a good way to get comfortable, learn about camera movements while not worrying about anything else. Light is often a crucial factor, and thankfully cloudy weather gives you perfectly diffused light completely for free. That doesn't mean that you're not allowed to film when it's sunny outside. Quite the contrary, you can film whenever you want, but keep in mind that sunny conditions will give you harsh lighting. But honestly, that shouldn't be a huge concern when you're just starting out. In the beginning, it should be all about making your idea come true, and trust me, the rest will follow. Filming things inside or outside shouldn't be a problem. Just set your camera and go. If you plan to vlog, just make a test shot and check out the audio. I would also advise you to get a gorilla pod or a mini tripod so you can put your camera wherever you need. Just get out of your comfort zone and don't expect perfection on your first try. An advantage of using your phone is that you won't necessarily need a high-spec PC or Mac to edit your footage. If you need some tips when it comes to free editing software, just drop a comment and I will make sure to answer. If you don't want to use your phone, a point and shoot camera works very well. If you leave it on automatic at first, it will be easy to handle and will give you room to improve. This setup would be with a good point and shoot camera at least, and even better with a DSLR or mirrorless camera. Depending on the audio your camera of choice provides, you might have to invest into a small mic. In addition, a small light that you can attach to your camera is also helpful. To mount everything perfectly to your camera, you might need to invest into a small rig that will help you to attach your accessories properly. You can do all the same things that you can do with a basic setup, but with an increased quality, and it's probably a little bit more presentable. This is also a setup where you should start shooting manual. To shoot in manual mode isn't as complicated as you might think, and it actually gives you more creative freedom. I have videos on my channel where I explain all 3 important functions in detail. So here's just a quick fresh up for filming. When filming, always set the shutter twice the FPS. So if you shoot in 25 FPS, you should set your shutter to 1/50. Try to keep your ISO as low as possible and don't open up your aperture too much unless you're comfortable shooting with a small focus area. If you have mastered the manual mode and have outgrown your first camera, it's time to invest into professional gear. It's a good idea to upgrade within the same brand you started out with. That will make the upgrade a little bit easier, and also look for something that will last you a bit longer. So this is my baby kitten, and I knew at some point he would come up here, but yeah. Do you want to talk about cameras? Yes? So, cameras can be very expensive. I would consider a Sony Alpha 6400 that retails around 900 euros an advanced camera, and then a Sony Alpha 7S III that retails around 4,000 euros a professional camera. That doesn't mean that you cannot ace paid jobs with an advanced model, especially when you're starting out. Professional cameras should make your job easier and result in even better quality. I also only advise you to upgrade to such a beast if you make money with your filming or photography. At this point, you should be working with high quality lenses, have reliable lights and flashes, and if you're filming, have a lav mic and a separate mic for interviews, an action camera, maybe even a drone. At this point, you should also have plenty of other stuff like ND filters, tripods, reflectors, and light stands. Usually all of this stuff gradually finds a way into your home and takes over a corner or room in your apartment. That's why you won't even notice the moment you started to get paid for doing what you love. Just like with everything you do, there are different stages, and every stage can teach you a valuable lesson, and it's not smart to rush to the next one just because you feel like you're behind or something. Because as you may or may not know already, the best equipment in the world won't make you the best filmmaker or photographer. It's about progress and learning new things, and the beauty of this field is that no matter how long you're working in this industry, you can learn something new every day. I hope that you will look at YouTubers and people with good equipment a little bit differently and won't think about what you think you need to get better, but work with the stuff that you have and make the most out of it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you are flourishing in whatever stage you are currently in. If you have any questions, drop me a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.